No more money in my wallet after this one. Hey guys, Halloween C. Today I'm going to be doing the unboxing and setup of the Slim animatronic from Spirit Halloween 2023 from the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie. So as you guys know, a lot of the new props for this year got released. I unboxed Poor George yesterday, and this is the second prop to come. It was supposed to come on July 5th, just like Poor George, but it arrived today. I ordered this in a shipment with a bunch of other props, so I'm not too sure why it didn't arrive with all the other props and this arrived before everything else. This guy does have a heavy price tag of $400. Well, if I'm gonna be exact, $399.99, which is a crazy price because we never seen a Spirit prop this expensive before. But we're gonna see if it's worth it by opening it right now. Alright guys, so I'm gonna open the box up. I am a really big fan of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie. I think it's a really good movie, and I have Shorty, so that's the other Killer Clown they made, and I've been waiting for them to make a Killer Clowns prop for a while. All right, so we got the box open. I can see when you open the box, you can see that. That's what you see. So first, coming out of the box, you guys adapter box, and we got instructions. I'm not gonna need that junk. Oh, I want to throw it further. Let's roll it up and go. Pew. Now we got one of his shoes. Let me take this out of the bag because I really want to see his shoes. Here's one of his shoes. His shoes are green and they're really cool looking. They're green and they're detailed because you can see that around them. This is what his shoe looks like. It's a pretty big shoe. I mean, it's not like as big as what I've seen before, like stilts and 2 scoops. Those have probably the biggest shoes I've owned on a clown. Let's take out his other shoe. His other shoe is the same thing, so you don't really gotta see that, but there it is if you want to see it. Now I'm gonna take out his clothing. And wow, his clothing, I'm gonna take out of the bag. It's a very bright pink. It looks a lot brighter than it does in the videos. So that is a bright pink. Wow, that's a bright pink. And here's his clothes. They're massive, so I can't show it all in the camera at once, but here's his massive clothes. Move this. Oh yeah, it also has like sparkles, like actually like detail. I can feel that. I can feel the sparkles. It's just glitter. So next out of the box, we are gonna be taking out his head, I think. I know these guys, I know a lot of Slims were known for having a little bit of deformities in their head. I think he doesn't have that much. I don't think a lot of them have that much deformity. It's a little bit deformed. And if this was deformed, I can fix it. I'm pretty good at fixing deformed heads. So yeah. Let's see how big his head is and if it's deformed. Oh my god, it's all stuck. There's a few big pieces of cardboard in it. There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna take it out of the bag and see if it's deformed. What the? Wait, that's actually not deformed at all. This is like the perfect Slim. What? I have not seen a Slim that someone has gotten that has looked as good as this one. This looks like the face looks perfect. It's not deformed at all, pretty much. I mean, it could use a little bit of stuffing around like the bottom of the chin, but like this looks really good. And his head is pretty big too, as you can see it compared to me. It's pretty big. Let me take the rest of his stuff off of it because it has like, you know, stuff protecting it, protecting like the hair and stuff. Let's take this stuff off. Piece of plastic over it, and there's a net over the hair. But yeah, now that everything's off of it, I'm really looking at it in my Slim. It looks like a really good head, and it's big too. It's pretty big. So His head looks good. I'm glad that mine's not deformed because I've seen a lot of them that don't look too good. But I'm glad my Slim's not deformed. Because I think Slim and Heckles, both props from this year, have been having deformities. So let's put this down because everything else we're gonna have to slide out because everything else is kind of attached to each other. There we go. Slide it out. Okay, make sure there's nothing else left in here. Nope. It's just a piece of foam. So there's this box. If you want one last good look at it, I'm gonna move this box out of the way. And I'm going to start showing the rest of these parts. Everything seems to be zip tied together, so I'm going to cut all of these zip ties. Let's see. Let's zip tie right here. I'm really happy that they finally made a new Killer Klowns prop, because I have been wanting a new Killer Klowns prop for a while, and I'm really happy that they finally made a new Killer Klowns prop, and I hope he's good quality and he's gonna last, and he's actually worth a very high price tag of $400. Here is his hand, one of his hands, and it looks pretty good. It's plastic, and it's pretty big. I mean, here's it compared to my head. It's like the same size as my head, maybe a little bit bigger. And yeah, this hand. I need this thing. There's nothing in there. I'll move that. Here's the other hand. It's all zip tied. But here's his mechanism. His whole mechanism and control box are on here. And actually, this is packed really well. They've really wanted to make sure that Slim didn't break in packaging, because it has, like, let me show you, this piece of plastic over the control box and has a piece of foam down there. So they really wanted to make sure that Slim did not break in packaging, because his big price tag, I'm guessing that's why they wanted to make sure it didn't break in shipping. Just cut this. And we got his arm, his other arm, with his hand. And yeah, this is the same thing. So now let's take out his leg poles that's already uncut. Leg poles are massive. I'm guessing because he only has 2 leg poles, they have to be really big. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, but his box is also huge. His box is about the size of Mr. Dark Possessed Pumpkin Crouchy. It's like one of those boxes. This guy's made by Party Time, because Party Time is notorious for having kind of bad quality props. So I'm really hoping that this guy is not one of the bad quality props. But here is his hip loop. I'm not sure why it's like that. It's the prongs are like to the one side. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but I hope it's supposed to be like that, because if not, then I have a defective Slim. And I paid $400, I don't want it to be defective. Here's his bag. Now, that does not look very good at all. Yeah. So, his bag has, instead of having actual like popcorn in it, it has just like a PNG of popcorn. So, I thought it was plastic. It's just a piece of like fabric. It's fabric. It's like really thin fabric. Like if I wanted to, I could rip it. I'm not gonna take this off. This piece of piece of popcorn, just because. So yeah, here's his bag. I'm not gonna take off, like cut off the popcorn, just because I don't want it to. I don't want like the resale value to go down if I ever decide to sell this guy. I don't think I will, but if I did ever decide to sell him. And then here's his base. It's just like Crouchy's and Possessed Pumpkin's base. If I ever did decide to sell this guy, I would definitely not want to have to sell him for less because I cut the popcorn out of the bag. What I'm gonna end up doing with this bag is I'm gonna get like a bunch of fake popcorn. I'm gonna take a piece of cardboard. I'm gonna cut the cardboard to where it's the exact size of this. I'm gonna tape it onto this, and I'm just gonna glue the popcorn onto the cardboard so that I'm not gonna risk ruining the bag. So, anyway, let's get right into the time lapse of setting this guy up. Alright guys, so here he is all set up. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this with like the big kind of like that in the front. It kind of looks like really like puffed out. I might try to fix that and make it go in a little bit more. Let me actually check the box real quick to see. I guess kind of looks like that. Poor George reference. But yeah, so I don't know if it's supposed to look like all puffed out like that. But he looks awesome. He's massive, almost touching the ceiling. Hold on, if I get up here, you'll be able to see. It's not that far away from touching the ceiling. And yeah, this is super awesome. Looks awesome just standing there. I will be fixing his hair a little bit later because as you see, his hair's supposed to look like that, and it looks like that right now. So I'm gonna be fixing that in a bit. But let's do his demo because I'm really excited to see. So awesome. Let me. Throw something at it. Something like that. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for the unboxing and setup of the Slim animatronic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. He's such an awesome prop. I did go and fix his hair a little bit. It looks a little bit better now. I might try to get it to look like that, but I don't know if I'll be able to. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This guy's an awesome prop, really big. Make sure to like, subscribe. Join my Discord server, link in the description. Follow me on Instagram, link in the description. And I'll put a link to buy him down in the description if you want to purchase him yourself. Peace.